Hello and welcome back for more Dungeon Defenders. I'm sure you probably have a few questions, or at least one. The reason it's been so long since I've streamed last, it's been, like 3 weeks, is because I've been sick and I still haven't recovered, but I'm at least better than I was before. And I honestly just got sick of waiting. Oh, welcome, Gambit. So, actually trying to stream now, even though I still haven't recovered. And, I guess another thing I should probably mention. I'm obviously not playing the Countess right now. I'm playing the Hermit, and that's because I did some testing with different classes just to see what else had potential. And for the most part, my suspicions were basically confirmed that they, didn't... or they had some kind of weakness that was detrimental to a challenge like this. Like, Series EV just didn't have quite enough damage at the start, and without a blockade, she didn't really have a way to deal with enemies with such high HP. There was one exception, that being the Hermit, which at first I had dismissed because he's so reliant on poison damage. So, poison immune enemies would obviously be a big problem for him. And to an extent, that's still true. But what I didn't account for is he's kind of overtuned to the point where that's not actually as big of a problem as I thought it would be. And I guess I probably shouldn't be surprised, considering compared to other characters in the game, he is a new DLC character. Those are typically overtuned in any game. So that's why today I'm going to be doing attempts with the Hermit. One thing I also probably should mention is that I am now an affiliate on Twitch, which also means that I need to play ads on stream. And oddly enough, they're supposed to be playing around the start of the stream, which can be delayed. I just delayed it, which is obviously why ads aren't playing right now. But I also but that does mean I need to play ads at the start anyway, which is kind of annoying. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be getting notifications about ads playing I scheduled them to play in less than a minute from now, and it was supposed to... Wait. Welcome, Mercer. And Chiku. I'm kind of confused right now. Apparently, popping out chat means I don't get the notifications that an ad break is supposed to be starting, which is really annoying. Is there a way to just start that now so I can get it out of the way before I start my run? But I should probably say thank you, Mercer, for the 3 months subscription. Sorry, I'm trying to deal with this right now. Where is... I'm in my stream manager right now, and I thought I put an ad manager window in here, but it's not here anymore, and I don't know where the setting to put that in is, because it's not where it was before. Are ants playing right now? I think they might be. Wait, pre-roll ads are disabled for 32 minutes. Why is that popping up? It's also not telling me whether they're... Oh, here we are. Ad break ends in 1 minute. I guess I should wait for that to start the actual run, because I don't want people to actually miss out on that. But I set them to play every hour, so I'm not sure why it says only half an hour before they play again. Hang on. And... Wait, what? Oh, I see the issue. Hang on. You didn't get an ad? I'm just not sure what's going on. Did my settings just not save? They didn't change when I moved away. I don't know. I'm not sure how to do that, but they're not playing now, so I'm just gonna get started.
Etheria.
I still don't know why the audio sometimes is really loud when I first start, and then suddenly gets quiet again. But anyway. going to start with 2... What are they even called? Seed bomb towers? Yeah, I think they're seed bomb towers. On each side. And as long as there aren't any poison immune enemies, I can just let the towers handle it without needing to do anything. But once I get my damage high enough, even if there are poison immune enemies, I can pretty much ignore them. I'm not sure I even need to get it that high to begin with. I didn't do much testing because I didn't want to do too much off stream. This is different. Yeah, before I was talking about how I did testing with different classes. But I guess you missed that. I also think I might have positioned these wrong. But, long story short, I am trying the Hermit now, instead of the Countess. And I failed that jump somehow. Okay, this is poison immune. Do I need to venture here? Yeah, I think I do. Which is annoying because it means I don't get my tower only experience bonus, but oh well. I rolled up to 3 anyway. So now I need a red ball. Wait, how long do I want these? Sorry, changing things up from how I was doing them before kind of throws me off. But I need it to be 2 defense units. Because any more than that means I'm not going to have defense units for something else I need. Alright, just gonna start the next wave. As usual, I need to hope I get good items, because they are important. And they're always going to be important. Not what I meant to do. And I may or may not need to actually do something here. I do not, okay. This is already going a lot more smoothly than playing Countess was. So now I'll go ahead and start setting up here because I don't have nature pylons unlocked yet. What's gonna be next wave? Why didn't I jump off there? I'm autopiloting. It feels really weird to be streaming again after not streaming for 3 weeks. I will be honest. I'm gonna have to get used to it again. Two defense units. And 2 defense units. Of course, the web walls work more like beams that a Series EB has. I think it was kind of weird that they gave Hermit basically a little bit of a lot of different things other characters have. I let myself get hit there. Like, his nature pylon functions kind of like an aura, but for towers, while his web wall works more like a Series EB beam. Do I... Yeah, I'm fine. I don't need to do... Wait, do I? Yeah. That's poison immune, so it's causing issues. Oh, that's hitting the crystal. I need to get rid of it. Oh, that's my bad. That one's just standing out of range. There we are. Because the cast cancel bug is finally gone, I don't have to worry about the build getting cancelled. It is kind of annoying that I let my crystal get hit there because it means not getting to level 7. But I'm just gonna have to deal with that. I have some mana to upgrade these at least. Well, the Hermit's relatively new to the game. I don't remember exactly when he was added. But they basically went from saying that they stopped updates for this game for years to suddenly releasing the Hermit and going back to regular updates. And I let myself get hit again. Actually, close to dying. And things are going down. Hang on. Wait, yeah. Things are absolutely going down. Oh, it's because that was poison immune. That's unlucky. And I wasn't paying enough attention to catch it. Alright. Then there's no chance you ever played the Hermit? Yeah, that makes sense. I was definitely surprised that they suddenly started updating this game and adding new stuff to it. But pleasantly surprised.
Time is mana, friend.
Okay, going to have to...
You're looking for something specific?
Got my new character ready. And try to be more mindful. Oh yeah, I know there's been community content. Like, wasn't there basically an alternate version of the game for a while? Elite Redux? I never played that one though. Hey, I was gonna check on the ad thing again. I don't know, this isn't giving me a whole lot of information. And I'm just gonna go into this again.
Etheria.
And yeah, as I said, try to be more mindful of poison enemies so they don't mess me up again like that. It was really just that, well, first of all, that archer that ended up hitting the crystal, and then second of all, the orc that ended up losing me the game. Redux still exists. Oh, that's cool that they ended up getting hired. I guess it kind of explains why the base game is getting updates now. But yeah, I never did try Redux. Maybe I should try it at some point. Always been occupied with other things lately. Right, that's a poison immune goblin, which shouldn't be an issue. Gosh, the fire rate is slow. No, I need to take this out. Any other... No, these aren't poison immune, so we shouldn't need to do anything else. Going to need to repair these though. Most of it's already been added. Though, didn't they have things like 6 defenses for different classes and totems for the barbarian and stuff? And I don't think that was ever added to vanilla. Alright, that should be good. They're not much of a difference, I see. Don't look like there are any poison immune enemies yet. And that looks like it's poison immune. Did it go to the other side? Or this goblin? This one's also poison immune. Maybe that's the same one. Oh, and this is not in range of my towers. There we are. Good, and build more towers. All that mana's over here. Hang on. And hopefully I can actually get my nature pylons built next wave. Because those definitely help with both those archers that aren't in range, since it increases the range of my towers, and also gets me additional resist. Oh, thank you, and have a good night. Doesn't look like those are poison immune. Something over there is. Hang on. I didn't get that. Do I need to interfere? Yeah. I think I waited too long as well. And I can just rebuild this at least. Oh, the other side is having trouble too. I can just push this off so I make sure I have time to get the chests. Yeah. Kinda annoying, but didn't really have another way of doing that. Or rather, I don't think I had a better way of doing that. There's always another way to do something. Well, I guess that depends on what you consider a way of doing something, because if it doesn't actually work, then is it really a way of doing something? I suppose it is, because you are doing it, just not necessarily successfully. Right. Got pylons on that side. To make sure I have enough mana because they're kind of expensive. I can build some on this side. And that'll max out my defense units. Just barely got them built in time to get the XP bonus. Oh yeah, I has been and now it's done with me. Hopefully that doesn't cost me the run. It might. But yeah, I've been keeping tabs on that cage lock server. I'm going to be doing my I guess Courtney split with Teamer on Sunday, which will hopefully go smoothly. I definitely could have gone better. I also definitely could have gone worse. So I guess I can't really complain. And I always can complain, it's more a question of should. I guess should doesn't really fly in this situation, so it's more of a question of whether it's justified. But anyway, I am getting on a complete tangent here. So into Sunday too. And was he on a team with now? Gerald? It's still kind of mind-boggling just how many people didn't realize that they had been on a team before, and it took me saying something for them to realize. Yeah, I don't need to be opening these. And I do kind of need the mana, but... Okay, what do I need to interfere with, if anything? The orcs on the top side weren't poison immune. There are a couple poison immune archers. Not sure whether I need to do anything about those. We'll see. He's with Gerald, yeah. And there we are. Deeper well completed. Oh, nobody told you? I mean, I know I told you mine, but I'm surprised Nerd didn't give you the pairings when you replaced Cinna's mod. But at least... Well, Nerd obviously knew about it. He's the one who made the pairings. Sin's the one who handed them out. Grief obviously got his pairing after he finished his match. And he ended up telling Seven. And it's... I just don't understand how none of them caught it. It's understandable if one or two people, or even 3 people, missed that, but all 4 of them? Alright. Are there any items in here I should be using? I should probably use this one. Sorry about that. Should probably be using items that increase tower stats because hero stats aren't gonna be as important. And it's definitely lucky that kind of worked out. So, I do feel bad about Grief having his partner bail on him in the match against... Is that better? Probably not. In the match against Dolphin and Manor of all people. But yeah, it's probably lucky I remembered that because that was the time that Grief said he lost half his team to Brawly, who I guess had a primal Kyogre. And they ended up agreeing to throw the match, I think is what they said. So they wouldn't lose anything bad. Or lose anything good, I guess. Bad for them to lose. Anyway, did ads end up playing during that? Because now that pre-roll thing says half an hour. I'm not sure you should be thanking me for that. I think my brain kind of started short-circuiting. Especially with all the other stuff going on. But anyway, just gonna get into the next map here. But yeah, having a chart for easy reference when making the pairings should hopefully prevent that from happening again. I guess the question is, if we're also capping repeat opponents, should we have separate charts for that, or separate charts for those two things, or put them both in one chart? I guess that's your call since you're the one who would be using those charts. Oh, welcome. What's Goku doing right now? Who knows? Might be knocking on someone's door. Alright, I need poison immune. There's that goblin there. Nothing over here. Not these. And not... Wait, that one's poisoning me in. Do I need to do anything? It doesn't look like it. May I just do too much damage for that to matter at this point? At least with goblins. Not sure I should be pointing these straight forward. Should probably be angling them. Plants versus goblins. Yeah, that's kind of what's going on here. Wait, when... What year was Plants vs. Zombies released? I'm not actually sure. Alright, didn't really need to do anything except build that wave. ...2009? This game was released in 2010, but this class that actually uses the plants wasn't introduced until a couple years ago, maybe? I don't really have the mana to build anything else right now, so may as well start the wave. Wolf, this game and Plants vs. Zombies are in my top 3 tower defense games. I used to be really into tower defense games, not too much anymore, but I still play them. Obviously, I'm playing this. Not that it's a pure tower defense game. But now that I think about it, the tower defense games I do play now tend not to be pure tower defense. They tend to have something else about them. Dude, can I distract this guy and convince him to walk into my defenses instead of shooting them? Yeah, that ended up working. Almost got shot for it, but it ended up working out. I guess I haven't really talked about my build on this map at all. I don't know much about tower defense games. I mean, the basic tower defense formula is just you build towers to defend against waves of enemies that spawn. Plants vs. Zombies is fairly close to the main formula, except it's also kind of a resource management game. So it's not necessarily a pure tower defense game. So I need to get these built fairly quickly, I think. But I still need to go open the chests. I haven't done that. And I need web walls on this side, because this is where the ogre comes from. So the ogres aren't really much of a threat to seed bomb towers because they stack poison to just melt ogres, which I think is the main appeal of using the Hermit over the Countess. He just has a much better matchup against ogres. Might not have archers shooting me while I'm doing this. You're so sleepy. What time is it for you? My defenses took some damage, but not much. It looks like there's probably a poison immune orc on this side, which is why all the seed bomb towers got damaged. Oh, welcome number. Trying to get back into things. It's been kind of... It's felt kind of awkward, honestly, but I think I'm easing back into it. So if I ever not felt awkward on stream at all, I'm not sure. And probably feeling least awkward when I'm focusing a lot on what I'm doing in the game. So I'm too distracted to feel awkward. Feeling better, not completely. Why do VTubers exist but VTube doesn't exist yet? I think there probably have been media platforms made specifically for VTubers, but I'm not sure. I just don't think any of them have been successful, or at least not very successful. I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. I drew aggro from the kobold. Okay, I'm safe. Yeah, I'm just on YouTube chat right now. Yeah, VTubers aren't really mainstream yet, but they're definitely becoming more mainstream, I think. They're definitely integrating more into just the greater YouTube and streaming, or video and streaming communities, I should say. As far as VTubers go, Karagura is definitely the most popular one. But I'm not sure I'd necessarily say she's mainstream yet. Oh yeah, I think she actually sang at a sports game recently. So that's definitely something. Great, I'm not sure how long it'll take for there to be a popular, dedicated website for hosting VTubers. I definitely need more damage at this point. Oh yeah, something I might want to do at some point is do damage testing for hermit towers like I did for countess towers. But I'm not sure how effective attack speed is on him in general, considering how slow all his towers shoot to begin with, and how much of his damage comes from the tick damage on poison. Which, theoretically, increasing attack speed would help that stack faster. But I'm not sure it would be by a drastic amount. Especially since a lot of the time I'm building multiple seed bomb towers like this here. Sorry, I had a little bit of a coughing fit there. Right, I was saying, like here, if all 5 of the seed bomb towers hit the same target, which they likely will, then that target already is fully stacked with poison. I think it goes up to 5 stacks, if I recall correctly. I'm obviously not always going to have 5 seed bomb towers in one spot, but wait, you're bad? What's your bad? Wait, I messed up. I kind of let that poison immune orc destroy my defenses over here. Like, ow. The good news is I can basically ignore the ogre. It's already about dead. In this... There we are. That was a poison immune kobold. It was just not dying. But yeah, being able to basically ignore the ogre there is definitely helpful. Tonight... There we are. That was more rough than it should have been, but... Okay, I'm just gonna pick these up so I can go into my box and go through everything. This reminds you of Terraria. I think Terraria actually had a crossover with Dungeon Defenders 2 at one point. Because they added... I think the Druid to Dungeon Defenders 2. Again, I never really got into that game. I played it a bit when it was first released in open beta. But I just don't think it's as good as the original, personally. Okay, any of these worth using? I don't think any of the weapons are better. Okay, why are all the helmets I'm finding either too high of a level or just not great for focusing on my defenses? I mean, I'm not sure that's necessarily true. I think originals can be improved upon, but the trend is definitely that they tend to be worse. At least when it comes to media. Is that worth using? It might be. It'll just increase my durability and help with my damage against the boss for slightly less tower damage. I'm not gonna equip it now, but I might equip it later. This might actually be worth using. It reduces my defenses quite a bit, though. There you got Palkia EX in your first hack. That's lucky. I've honestly barely touched the game since they updated it. I'm probably gonna get back into it at some point, but anyway, let's get going to the next map. Hang on, what time is it? I should probably be taking a break, actually. Can I get ads to play right now? They recently ran an ad and must wait to run another. That's annoying. I'm gonna have to figure that out, but yeah, I'm gonna take a break here and I'll be back in a few minutes. Sorry about that. Alright, I'm back. And I also realized, are my Twitch redeems working? Because I haven't actually seen a notification for one in chat at all. I was kind of expecting them to show up in chat like they normally do, but that might be a top issue. Which I really hope that's not the case. It actually works. Okay. Thank you. Let me do that even though I just drank some water. Alright. Went out and drink water and stretched. And thank you for blessing the run, Ember. But also thank you for checking to make sure it's working. Going to need 2 side by side here. Oh yeah, and I guess you can see my redeem ideas now, Ember. Is one redeem idea I had, completely original, but I decided to use on my channel, was the inflation redeem. Which I thought was a really stupid but funny idea. So I implemented it anyway. Yeah, like claimed inflation. Basically, because you have so many points, the cost of all redeems goes up. It only works if you actually redeem it, but there's also the counterpart, which is just burning your points to reduce the number of points total to fight inflation. In other words, I'm basically giving my viewers control over the cost of my redeems, which could get out of hand, but I think with the time limits I set, it shouldn't be a big issue, at least not until later on. I mean, if your mind went somewhere else, I guess my question is that really the kind of streamer you think I am? Let's go ahead and put up my nature pylons. And then I should be about out of... Oh, I'll still have enough for a web wall here, I should do that. I want 3 defense units here. Then I can open these now that the wave's starting. But timing worked out really well, actually. Maybe it could have been slightly better. On this point, I'm hesitant to just equip anything I find. They probably want to look at what it does first, so I'm just gonna be boxing things instead. Let's get my web walls put up. These can be 4 long. The mutual brain cell. You need multiple brain cells to actually form a thought. I don't think you can think with just one. I'm also realizing that my Twitch chat window is possibly a bit too short because messages are... I'm not sure that I'm catching all the messages going by. You don't really think? I'm not sure I should answer that, honestly, or respond to that. I tend to be way too... I tend to take things too seriously. Like something that's clearly supposed to be a joke, my brain will just analyze it in a very serious way. I do have a second monitor. I think I just have too much I want to keep on said second monitor. Maybe I need a third monitor. That would be... Do I even have enough room on my table for a third monitor? Is the answer always just more monitors? Or maybe a bigger monitor? I'm not sure that I have to worry about poison immune orcs anymore. I haven't had issues with one since that one on the final waves of the last map. But they also might just not have spawned again yet. It's kind of hard to pay attention to every single enemy that spawns at this point because so many of them spawn. Let's just get my damage up. Make sure these are level 1. Should probably start upgrading the ones on the side. Base monster is just made of gems. Based on the mass of the gems, you would think so. But I'm not sure that the I'm not sure that they really take a physical form when they're in the monsters, is the thing. Like, the crystals are just a physical representation of energy. So much mana just got auto-banked. And I let myself get hit. It's not like the mana's gone forever or anything, it's just... It just means... I could probably be... upgrading faster. Wait, that's a Poison-Immune Wyvern, isn't it? Yeah, I need to rebuild those now. Should definitely be keeping an eye out for those. Yeah, I think the Hermit is just an overtuned DLC character. So it's just going to be, or at least likely going to be, stronger than characters implemented in the game's early days. Which I guess you could say applies to basically every character except the Hermit and the Gun Witch, which was just added. I don't even have the Gun Witch yet. But I'm probably gonna try the Gun Witch at some point. But it's not really a character that seems like one I'd want to use much. It's just kind of a dedicated range DPS character that uses the kind of weapon that's not ideal for a range DPS. Because I mean, why would you use a DPS class that needs to reload their weapon when you could just use a DPS class that doesn't need to reload their weapon and still have the advantage of being ranged? Even if you're not necessarily... Even if you can't necessarily do as much as the Gun Witch can. But I guess the thing I'm not considering is... This is also a new DLC character. It could be really good for all I know. Just because it's overtuned. Not that I know it's overtuned necessarily, but you get what I mean. I mean, it's possible that it does just automatically reload. That would be kind of... That would absolutely make it overtuned. But I was just talking about how it may very well be overtuned. So, who knows? And maybe someone who's actually tried the Gun Witch out would know. Which would not be me because I've not tried out the Gun Witch. Anyway. I am waiting for a sale to buy the gun witch. I'll probably try her out then. Okay, these took more damage than I thought. It's probably because of poison immune orcs. Maybe. And then there are a couple poison immune wyverns here. I should make sure those don't cause issues. Or maybe I don't actually need to interfere. I really need to get those towers in the middle upgraded for the ogre, because this next one is going to be more difficult. Jimothy? Who's Jimothy? Am I missing something? Is this? There we are. Okay, I still need to get that last one upgraded. And now I don't have any mana to repair. I'll try to keep this one alive as long as I can. Okay, I need to distract. And I messed up. Oh, That was a good attempt, at least. Alright, what am I missing in chat now? Let me make this bigger. Oh, I see. I guess wyverns are related to dragons. I'm not sure how closely related. I guess that depends on whatever lore you're talking about. Since they obviously don't. Well, I guess you exist, Ember, don't you? They only have 4 joints? Wait, how do wyverns only have 4 joints? I think they would have a lot more than 4.
Don't spend all that money in one place.
Oh. Limbs? Are tails considered limbs? Technically, all the dragons in Skyrim are wyverns. Well, I guess that depends on your definition of a wyvern, because I'm not sure there's a universal one.
Let me share my vast experience with you. For a price, of course.
Alright. So I lost Brett attempt because I was being stupid and let myself get hit by the ogre. So, I just need to not do that. Alright, let's just go ahead and start.
Etheria.
Hopefully I can at least make it to the Demon Lord this time. I was pretty close to last time. And now that I think about it, it might be better to put these down here. That should at least make sure goblins can't slip past, and I'm not sure it really accomplishes anything other than that. I can see projectiles potentially lining up better if an enemy gets knocked out and then it can potentially get something behind, but that seems unlikely anyway. Right. So that goblin is poison immune. Both of those goblins are poison immune. Guess I'm gonna have to do something about them. Oh no. Of course, one spawn on each side, so I can deal with both at the same time. Wait, is that? Yeah, that's a poison immune archer. Really? Half the wave 1 enemies were poison immune? That's just unlucky. Okay, the animation on the spin attack is pretty funny. You think the hermit ever gets dizzy? I'd make a joke about the kobolds, but I would probably be a bit dark. Wait, what am I doing? I only have one tower on this side now. And you need to pay closer attention. The spin attack is definitely strong. It's basically an enhanced AoE melee attack. Though it does not work on a... It does not work on the pylons in the... in the Demon Lord battle, as I found out. I guess we're fine without the second tower. Okay, can I get this to stop following me? There we are. Your modded Skyrim? I've heard some things about modded Skyrim. Or what kinds of mods are out there. I try not to get too much into modded games in general, because I've noticed that they tend to just distract me from actually getting to experience and appreciate what's actually supposed to be in the game. I understand getting into them if you've already basically seen and done everything the game otherwise has to offer, but that's just the experience I've had with mods. What ad structure did I choose? Well, I thought I set it to 3 minutes of ads every hour, but it somehow got changed and I don't know why. And then I tried changing it back, but it's still not doing that. So I don't really know what's going on with my ads right now. Okay, that's just walking forward. And I missed this thing. It's the game that made you a gamer? What's the game that made me a gamer? I'm not sure. But I've heard a lot of good things about Skyrim, but I've never played it personally. Right, I need to set up my nature pylons. You're in a safe space. I guess I'm not sure. Safe from what you mean? Welcome and thank you. Even if you don't really chat, I appreciate lurkers. I mean, I'm just glad there are people who enjoy watching me at all. I wasn't sure that was going to be the case when I started this. Which, I guess is almost a year ago at this point. My anniversary is coming up soon. Wait, my towers are already going down. Hang on. Because the ones on that side were super low. And of course it was a poison immune goblin. Well, that's annoying. But at least I didn't lose the run. No worries, you don't have to feel bad about chatting or anything if I start messing up because I'm distracted. That's on me. I need to get better at multitasking. Thank you for the health check. Hang on. Alright, I am planning on having a celebration stream. My initial plan was to battle viewers in PokeMML, but I'm not sure it'll have enough people actually wanting to do that. Oh. Wanting to and available during the stream. Because it is on a Monday. Which is likely awkward for people who are busy with work. And I'd feel bad delaying it, and I'm not sure that would really help much to begin with. Okay, I need to do something about these. Considering I, wait, the other side got broken through too? And now they're just focusing on the crystal. Oh well. I also already got that day off work. So I at the very least want to stream that day. And considering I'm going to be streaming, I may as well do the celebration that day. It's been an hour and a half at this point. And it's not your fault, I think. Part of it is just how lucky I get with enemies being immune to poison damage. Maybe I just got lucky during testing. And it's been brought into as many poison immune enemies as I normally would. But I guess time will tell that. It'll be February 10th. I haven't decided on an exact time. I guess I could do it at the same time I started a year ago. I don't even remember exactly what that was. But, wait, why do I have 40 mana? I should not have 40 mana in my bank. I don't know how that happened.
Tavern selling your goods. Checking the store often. I get new shipments all the time.
Well, it's probably just gonna be in the early afternoon as I normally do. Hopefully at least butterflies will be available. I think Coco might want to battle too. But I'm not sure who else. I guess the question is, what would I be doing in the meantime if I don't have anyone to battle? I guess I could just be challenging random people, but that would be a bit silly. Well, I wouldn't expect everyone to be actually battling. And I'm not sure I can really manage talking in a void for that long. I wouldn't know what to talk about. But I should probably go ahead and get going on this next attempt. Hopefully there won't be quite as many poison enemies. I would need Pokemon, yeah. And you could just get some between now and then, but that's only if you really want to. I'd be using the mons from my Nuzlocke, which I varying degrees of complete in terms of EVs and movesets. And there is also level scaling, so I can try to accommodate people with lower teams or lower level teams. Less well established teams, I guess I should say. Maybe I could play different games. Oh, I see. Those mons are experienced veterans. I mean, some of them are. Some of them aren't. I haven't bothered to count how many Pokemon are in my box that I've never used. Kind of wondering what the percentage on that is. Okay, I should take out the poison immune ones, which is just this one. There we are. Research for your thesis? That sounds difficult and time-consuming. Wait, why am I building these? I don't want to be building these yet. These are what I want to be building. A non-flashback emote? That would be something. But yeah, speaking of emotes, I don't have any emotes yet. So sorry, Mercer, about that, considering you've already paid for a subscription. I'm going to need to get those done soon. Because I still need to finalize my design. I think I'm pretty close to that though. And get art done as it, and then I can get started on emotes and new meta. This thing is poisoning me and I'm gonna have to do something about it. Let's think that's the only one at least. And maybe there's a poison immune goblin here. Now I can go ahead and set these up. And I appreciate it, I just feel bad. Because I want there to be something. I want to give back, I guess, is a way I should put it. Because, and you obviously don't have to pay anything. This is a really awkward listening. I'm having a lot of trouble talking about this while trying to focus on what I'm doing. And I'm really worried about my towers being too low health for these poison enemies. And I also need to make sure I open these chests to get the better items from them. And of course they broke through the other side. Which means no level 7 for me. I am really not used to the cooldown on my spin attack. That's something I need to get more familiar with, so if I'm gonna be doing this with this character. Wait, I did level up to 7. Ain't I got lucky? Let's rebuild. Hopefully I have enough time for these pylons. Probably heading for bed. Have a good night, and thank you for watching. Okay, I need to make sure I have enough mana before the timer runs out. Get both these pylons up. There we are. And this thing's poisoning me, and that's not good. How do I take care of this safely? And in a timely manner? Because this is taking a long time. This thing's also poison immune. Oh crap, and they broke through. Well, this was a mess. Let's get... Okay. I'm missing out on a lot of drops there, but nothing I can really do about that. And I need to rebuild these. I think I might have hiccups coming on too, which is annoying. That's not what I meant to upgrade. There we are. Should probably wait. I ended up upgrading the wrong thing anyway. I am struggling a lot more than I should be. Let's get these upgraded. Then they need to get... Okay, it doesn't look like any of those are poison immune. Let's get stuff repaired. Oh, my web wall over here went down. How am I feeling? Not the best, but I'm managing. And I said I don't really want to wait around for crap they broke through. This guy's poisoning me in. That was dumb. I welcome in Beatrix. I'm not quite at the 2-hour mark, but I should probably take a break here. Okay, why isn't that showing up in this window? I'm very confused with Twitch right now, but I'm going to take a break. I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, I'm back. Not sure how much longer I want to go for. I'm probably not gonna go too long. I was thinking 2 to 3 hours when I started, and it's been about 2 hours now. But I do want to at least try to get another good attempt in.
I'd always give you a fair price.
So let's go ahead and
5, 6, 7. Oh, did you need something?
create a token. I have to go to work in 20 minutes. Well, I guess the good news is you're probably not going to be missing out on much.
Etheria.
Right, so I really need to be on these poison immune enemies better, I think. Are doing a better job of it. Because they have really been giving me trouble. Well, thank you for coming. I'm glad you could make it. I really need to get back into regular streaming. I just can't keep waiting to get better. Oh yeah, this guy's poison immune. I was talking with some others about joining some Marvel Rivals tournaments specifically for VTubers. So that's likely something that's going to be happening in a few weeks. Wave 1 went smoothly. I'm not sure how interested Nerd would be in that. I am. Especially since I'm not sure our team is going to do all that well to begin with. Because we're a bunch of gold and platinum players. At least I think that's where all of us are. As far as I know, that's where all of us are. And at least the one we've been trying to sign up for recently, we need to get everyone coordinated on that. The limit is The rank limit for that is diamond, so we could likely end up against a bunch of diamond players. Probably. It would be surprising if we weren't. I probably should have waited for better timing on that. And of course a goblin's destroying the other side in the meantime. And the other one we were planning on joining just doesn't have a rank limit. Ow. I just... There we are. Shouldn't have let myself get hit there. Do I even hit? Oh, 5? No, I don't. That's pretty bad. Oh well. Nothing I can do about it now. Gonna go ahead and build these. I mean, I still want to do it even if it doesn't go too well. It's mainly for fun. I mean, in terms of the competitions I've joined so far, I'm just happy to not get completely destroyed. Like the Fall Guys tournament I joined, I hadn't even played Fall Guys. I just wanted to join it because it seemed fun. And I ended up getting a lot of practice in and managed to take a game off as the best player in the tournament somehow. Can I stop messing up the items? Ow. I feel like I'm just doing worse now than I was before. Gameplay-wise. And then there was the gift lock race, which... I mean, I did decently well in. I got a respectable time. And I actually had a successful run, unlike most people. But I still wasn't even close to winning. But I'm still satisfied with my performances. Rainbow Lock Race is a different story, but okay, I probably shouldn't get into that. And then of course there's the cage lock we've been doing, which I've been having a lot of fun with, and I think I'm doing fairly well. I'm still in the running for actually winning. I think technically everyone is, but I think I have a good chance, which is better than how other events have been going. Okay, let's just heal. I said a poison immune orc. That's a poison immune orc. Don't hit the crystal. Hit me. Okay, that almost ended in me dying. Probably a good thing it didn't. I mean, maybe? I mean, I'd only been playing Fall Guys for 7 weeks at that point, because that's how much time I had to practice the game. Probably didn't help that I saw like I needed to throw up the whole time, but oh gosh, I don't even have towers on the side. And my casting speed isn't that high either. It's 1, and I'm out of mana. And this one's poison immune. At least this web wall is helping a ton. Okay, no poison immunity. No poison immunity. I need to rebuild a web wall. This side's clear and this side's clear. Okay. Beat beeper wall again. Pokemon events. Wait. I guess I'm not entirely sure what you mean at this point, to be honest. Is in me gift clock race. I was over my final time was over an hour behind the first place time. At least as far as I know, I don't think... I'm not sure whether Yami ended up figuring out the exact numbers on a lot of the runs other than the top 2. So I ended up in 6th as far as I know. Yami didn't post final rankings. I thought he would, but he didn't. Is that worth taking? None of them are very good. I'll just go ahead and take this. Again, I'm having trouble focusing on more than one thing at a time. Multitasking is not my strong suit. Didn't mean to drop that, but it's gonna sell that way anyway. Right, what was I trying to say? I'm not even sure that most people in that race ended up even attempting to finish. But I guess the fact that I was still middle of the pack among people who actually finished, and there were at least a few people who tried to finish but didn't. Well, middle of the pack ranking wise. And then you really don't have the numbers on how many people actually attempted, which kind of makes it hard to make a proper judgment. I'm not even sure where I'm trying to go with this anymore. But I guess the way I see it, I am, even though I haven't really won anything, I'm still proud of what I've done, and I've had a lot of fun doing it, which is the important thing. Anyway, are there any poison immune enemies? Not over here. This one over here should probably take it out. Are there any over here? No. So now I can go ahead and build more. Go ahead and angle these a bit better since I didn't do that last time. I'm not sure that it really made a difference. I mean, I beat this map anyway. Only reason I lost that attempt was because I let the ogre hit me on Magus quarters. Is that archer poison immune? No, it's not. I don't know why I had so much trouble seeing it when I was over there. Oh yeah, the improving is kind of the thing I'm trying to focus on. But when it comes to improving my placements overall, that's kind of difficult to do when it's not always the same thing that I'm competing in. Like, my Fall Guys skills aren't really going to translate to anything else I've been doing or have done on my channel. But I have obviously been doing a fair amount of Nuzlocking stuff. Even if it's not exactly the same, some of the skills do translate. Is this... It's annoying. My towers were just busy reloading, I guess. Maybe I should push my defenses further forward so that doesn't happen again. It's kind of too late on this attempt, but I can do it in future attempts. This thing's poisoning me in. It's also almost dead, so I don't have to use my weapon. I need to get my range up. I can place my pylons. At this point, I think this is probably going to be my final attempts for today. I'm going to whole stream after I finish. I am still hoping that I can do better this time than before. Potentially make it all the way to the Demon Lord. Yeah, I guess it is about time for you to go to work now, Mercer, isn't it? I feel like my monotone is also really bad now. Or maybe it's always been bad. I mean, I know I haven't always been bad about speaking in a monotone. I've definitely gotten bad about it. Okay, why is my computer doing that? Yeah, I haven't really used a whole lot of inflection. I also need to put up my web walls. I forgot about that. Yeah, I guess it was when... around middle school when I started developing a monotone. I had a lot of I mean, I don't really want to get into it, but I had a lot of issues in middle and high school. Not like delinquent issues, but just emotional issues. And even though I'm not really in the kind of headspace anymore, I think things have been a lot better for me. And I've learned to better handle a lot of the challenges I deal with. So I can pretty comfortably say it's behind me at this point. They're just obviously going to be lasting effects. Okay, I definitely am going to need to build my defenses further up in future attempts. Okay, let's not be close to the kobold when it explodes. That's basically rule number 1 of dungeon defenders. Don't let the kobolds blow you up. And kind of just making that up. I mean, I should probably get my towers on this site up to level 2 before anything else. But I also want to make sure my defenses don't go down. And some of them are kind of low. I should also probably be in position to open 2 of the chests at the start, so I have more mana to work with. I don't really need to pick up any items right now because it's the final wave. Let's go ahead and repair these. Maybe I should be investing more in casting rate. I guess investing in casting rate, period, because I haven't been doing that at all. This is going so slow. Here come the kobolds. This poison immune orc is dealing a lot of damage. Let's get these pylons upgraded. Got my tower's resistance up. Really need to get this done faster. Ogre is just about here now. And the thing about poison damage when you have multiple seed bomb towers attacking the same target is the poison damage only deals as much damage as the weakest tower. Just upgrading one won't increase poison damage. You need to upgrade all of them in a certain area. Not sure whether I need to be putting so many points in tower health. But I'll figure out what adjustments I need to make in time. I don't need to get it right immediately. Are any of these better than what I have that I can actually equip? This is pretty good. Yeah, Hermit's definitely working better than Countess was. And that was after doing a lot of work with Countess. And probably locking a lot of stuff I don't need to lock. It does mean a lot of the effort I put into learning Countess has kind of become obsolete. But it's more important that I'm giving myself the best chances I can than worry about sunk cost fallacy. Most of these don't even seem like they're worth keeping. Let's stick with that. Now let's just not make the same mistake again on Magus quarters. Am admittedly getting a bit tired. Oh, thank you, and I hope you have a nice day. Let's go ahead and get the two set up over here. I should probably angle them better. That should be good. Wait, I don't want to be building all three here right now. You know, the first wave, I have limited resources. These are really not built straight at all. I am now out of water. No poison immunities over here. There's an archer there. A couple goblins here. Probably take out... it's not the archer that was poison immune. Okay, I don't think I needed to use my weapon at all there. That might have been a waste of the EXP boost. These two I definitely need to angle a fair amount. Why did I not start with the ones over here? What am I doing? That? Yeah, that's poison immune. We need to do something about that. So I did end up needing to give up on the XP bonus anyway, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and put up the nature pylons. Want 4 defense unit web walls on the sides. And then a 3 defense unit one in the middle. There we are. Go ahead and start. Open the chests. Just going to pick these up without equipping. So far it's been smooth. Go ahead and start building my anti-air. Hopefully no poison orcs. Doesn't look like it, okay. So I should be fine just ignoring them. Almost have everything built. There we are. And now need to upgrade. This one's kind of low, so I'll upgrade that. And get started on the middle. Yeah, a decent amount of time and mana to work with here. Definitely makes things easier. And go ahead and upgrade these to level 1 too. I need to get to opening the chests. Are there any poison immune orcs? Villain might be poison. Yeah, I need to take care of that. Wait, never mind. Maybe I'm at the point now where I don't need to worry about them. I should still at least be paying attention to the wyverns. Okay, those are all level 1. I don't want to get stirred on. Level 2's in the middle. Probably want to do that quickly. Is that... No, it's not. This run's definitely going better than most others. Hopefully it can keep that up. And upgrade both of these to 2. I should probably upgrade the nature pylons. They're getting low enough to justify it. And I should probably make sure I get the nature pylon in the middle up to level 3. I think that was a mistake I made last time. Combat started. Make sure I get the chests open. Wyverns went down. Those are poison ones. I need to take care of those. And I let myself die. I should be fine just letting my defenses take care of the rest of the wave. But the problem is, it sets me behind in upgrading. And of course I can't open the other 2 chests to see what's inside. Or get what's inside, I should say. My defenses aren't taking much of any damage. Ow. Okay, my hiccups are starting to get bad. I just realized I've been at this one attempt for over 40 minutes. I do not feel like it's been that long. Okay, this is taking a while. That's a lot of wasted time and mana. I'm going to need to get on upgrades immediately when I respawn. I know it's always going to be the case, but I probably don't need to worry about the sides at all. I can just focus on the middle. I'm already at soul mana. Let's try to get these to level 3. A lot of items I need to pick up too. I'm gonna be wasting a lot of time here, aren't I? Maybe not. Upgrades are still taking a while because my cast rate is low. Alright, now I need to upgrade my last tower here. I need to make sure poison wyverns don't wreck my defenses. Do not need to worry about those items there. Then I need to get that pylon upgraded. Let's not get run up. Then let me upgrade the pylon. Byron's went down without issue. This side is actually having issues. Since they're already upgraded, I don't want to have to rebuild them. I guess multiple poison orcs at the same time is still an issue. Even if one on its own isn't really. Come on. Let's make sure this is upgraded. This is upgraded. Oh no. Is in the splash radius. Wait. I had enough damage, it went down. Okay. That could have been really bad. But I somehow made it. Yeah, I'm gonna invest a little in casting rate. I think it's necessary. Even if it's not a lot. A lot of items to pick up and go through. And I'm gonna have to... And I'm gonna take a quick break here, because I kind of need to take one. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm back. Sorry about that. Um, let's go through everything in my box. None of these are really standing out as... Well, this could be worth keeping. Most of these are just worse than what I have. And the ones that aren't, I just can't equip yet. Wait, I can equip this. That's probably not better. What I had before was honestly pretty bad. This... Yeah, I'll take it. This is definitely better, but I can't equip it, so is that. And that. This looks better. I'll go ahead and take it. It's definitely better. Maybe? Okay, I think I want this. So I can sell everything I definitely don't want. And then I can go ahead and start upgrading this weapon. Starts at 185 and 27. And I can fully upgrade it. Wasn't expecting to be able to do that, honestly. Alright, let's beat this Demon Lord. Hopefully. But honestly, at this point, if I do beat the Demon Lord, I'll be going much longer than I intended to. But honestly, if I'm doing better than expected, that's not really something I can complain about. Pretty much entirely a good thing. pretty much just have enough mana for one tower in each of these points. With the exception of 2 in 1 point. And of course there are 7 chests each with 40 mana. These each cost 40 mana and there are 6 points I need to defend. There we are. So the question now is, do I need to do anything? I'm letting myself get hit for no reason. Goblin got through, and it's gonna hit the crystal. That was stupid. A totally unnecessary loss of experience. Did I not give myself enough room here? That should be good enough. I didn't realize how compact of a space this was. I should keep that in mind. It looks like I'm likely going to run out of time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sell all 4. Let me make sure I pick up this mana before it auto-banks. Then sell that. Rebuild. Get the second one up. To need a 3rd seed bomb tower on each side. And I need to open the chests. Let myself get hit. I am really not playing this as well as I should be. Guess I didn't need to do anything there. Let's get my pylons up. Come on. I need whip wall 3DU each side. Need to upgrade these, they took some damage. The other 13 defense units go to what, anti-demon defense. which will be this. Which should at least do a decent chunk of damage to the boss, if nothing else. Okay, this is taking a lot of damage. These are all picked up. I need to upgrade these. Should also knock this out. Get these all upgraded. I deal quite a bit of damage with this weapon now. Hopefully that'll be enough for the boss. I do want to max these out if I can. I need it. No, I don't. Why are the towers here taking so much damage? It should not be taking that much damage. Yeah, let's just get my tower damage up. At this point, that's the most important thing. These need to get upgraded again. Hopefully, this plate won't be an issue later. Of course, I picked up the wrong item. I should probably upgrade my pylon soon. There's enough to fully upgrade this, I do not. Make sure I hit the chest when the phase changes. I can upgrade this. And then I can focus on the pylons. Make sure I take out poison orcs if I need to. And again, the web balls and the pylons should really help my towers stay alive. As they slow down enemies approaching and increase damage resistance. I should probably upgrade those soon. Oh yeah, those are starting to look rough. At least the kobolds aren't much of a problem. My pylon went down. Kind of dumb of me to let that happen. These are all level 2. Pylons are all level 2. The thing's jumping out is being too low. Go ahead and upgrade this pylon. I can upgrade. Ow. That hiccup really hurt. Let's try to get the last pylon upgraded. Don't really need to worry about the items, so I shouldn't waste the time. Are my defenses holding up? Not bad. May as well get everything up to level 1. And I shouldn't be wasting my time on that. That mage causing problems? Yes, it is. It's a poison immune mage. Let's rebuild and upgrade. Yeah, poison immune mages are almost certainly going to be a reoccurring problem. You should probably get upgraded. They're a bit low. And I should probably do some repairs. Make sure everything's in good shape for the boss. Okay. I think I'm about as prepared as I can be. So now I just need to not mess this up and die. I'm really not sure why, but Rulet's secondary attack doesn't affect the Tesla coils at all. Oh yeah, that is melting. That was way easier than I expected. I'm at the point now where I have a decision I need to make. Do I... Do I just call stream here and let myself resume this as though I hadn't taken a break? Or do I go ahead and stream longer than I intended to? I think because I'm sick, I should probably be the former. It doesn't really change anything mechanically. It's just technically against the rules I've set for myself. Because I would be returning to the tavern. Are any of these weapons better than what I have? That's the one I got from the boss. Yeah, it does a lot of poison damage. And it probably has high upgrade per level. Or damage per upgrade, I should say. Is it worth it, though? Probably not. I'm probably just gonna get better weapons anyway. I think the weapon I've found is just unusually good for this point. I'm not actually sure which, if any, of these are going to be better. sure. It's it's about the same as what I had. But I think it's going to be better overall. This is really good, actually. -3 plus 4 minus 4. Yeah, and that's not better. Not sure even that's better. I'll up this just in case. This might be better. Okay, is this worth using? Is the question. Probably. I'll go ahead and use it. I think that puts my stats in a good spot. But leading on to more than I thought I would. But that's fine. I don't really need the mana right now. So, because it technically doesn't... I shouldn't say technically, or because it doesn't actually give me any kind of advantage despite technically breaking the rules. And I really should call it for today. I'm sick and I really feel it getting to me. And as I said, this is longer than I intended to stream anyway. I'm going to go ahead and call it here and just resume this same run next time. So I will start the next level just so everything auto-sells. Immediately stop and start that level next time. I'm going to be streaming next on Sunday.
Squire, apprentice, and monk
I have
arrive at the castle's interior, exhausted after their
my
epic battle with the terrifying
Cage Lock stream
monstrosity.
with
The apprentice wonders where these dastardly
right with
creatures are
Deadly
coming
Tamer.
from. The huntress remarks that evil beings must be drawn towards
Going
the
to be
energies
doing
contained
Norman split
within the Eternia
and actually
crystals.
going up through
The monk,
the
who's taken a
admin
vow of
fight,
silence,
aka
stoically
Courtney,
stares off into the distance,
since
as if
I'm on
remembering something
Omega
from a
Ruby.
dream. The squire boasts that it doesn't matter where
The
their opponents hail from,
Cage Lock
as long
is
as they
resuming
fall beneath his
because
sword. On that, the team agrees and forges
Abracadabra
on
ended
into
up
the castle
dropping
to
out,
turn
and
back
we
the
found a new
tide.
person to replace him. Which isn't ideal, but it was the best solution we had. Since Abracadabra himself said he wouldn't be continuing. But as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. I also forgot I should probably go ahead and raid someone. Who do I raid? Let's raid Zeta. / read Zeta crash. Wait, why am I not logged in? That might explain some things. So I guess I'm going to need to read this way. There we are. Kind of already did my outro, so I'm just gonna raid as soon as possible.